What's up, guys? We're back and we're looking at some more NBA player props in today's video. Our current run is 9-2, aka we've hit 9 of our last 11 player props. I'm looking to hop back in, hopefully make that run 11-2 by the end of the video. If you're new here, this video applies to everywhere, no matter where you are. PrizePicks, Sleeper, or Sportsbooks, it does not matter. I got you guys covered my best NBA picks for tonight. So let's get into these free plays, but before we do so, don't miss out, join the DubClub. I'm extending this offer for one more day here. You guys can get in the DubClub right now for only $5. $5 for only 2 weeks, just kind of a nice little try period for cheap. You guys can get in the DubClub right now just for $5. Link is down there in my description. If you don't know what DubClub is, it is a messaging service that sends all the plays that I make straight to you. So you guys get all of my plays, everything. My winnings on PrizePicks over $5,700. That is profit right there. You see right there that I'm profitable, unlike some other people out there. I'm literally showing you guys right here my actual dollar winnings from PrizePicks. But on top of that, you guys get all my plays sent straight to you through the DubClub app, email, Telegram, or Discord. So there's a ton of different ways to receive my plays. MLB is back in season, which is historically my best sport, on top of also the NBA. So this is right now is the best time to join because we have NBA and MLB in season at the same time. So don't miss out, man. $5 only. Link is down there in my description. Don't miss out. We're going to have tons of plays posted there today. So don't miss out, man. $5. Link is down in my description for 2 weeks. Now we're going to hop straight into today's video, but make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. Leave a like and give me a follow. I really would appreciate it. But also, importantly, make sure you have your post notifications turned on so you do not miss future videos. You guys can get in it before some of these lines move and get notified right when I post. I post at random times, by the way. You know, it could be noon, it could be 10:30 in the morning, or it could be 1 in the morning. You know, I've done that before, so don't miss out, man. Have those post notifications turned on. But with that being said, let's get into these player props. The first player prop that I like today is going to be Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points plus rebounds. I'm okay with the points at 22.5. 21.5 is even better. I like a lot of just Donovan Mitchell today. I prefer either his points at 22.5 or 25.5 points plus rebounds. I personally locked in his 25.5 points plus rebounds. Let's look at why I like Donovan Mitchell so much today. So you can see what his player props looking like here with the props.cash tool. It's my research tool that I use all the time. But you can see right here, these over in 71% of games. So pretty solid hit right there. 71% of games, not too bad. But the reason why this is so low is because he hasn't been as good in those last few games here. This is because he was coming off of an injury. These 4 games here are him coming off of an injury right there. And in those games, he only saw, 28 minutes, 26 minutes, 32 minutes, 30 minutes. But now just last game, he came off that injury. He was back to 38 minutes in that game. So he seems to be off his minute limit here. I'm expecting 30 or more minutes today from Donovan Mitchell. And when he has those 30 plus minutes, he's over in 74% of games. This is a game that's pretty important to Cleveland. They are, I believe, the 3rd or 4th seed right now in the East. If they lose this game, I think they could possibly end up dropping down to the 5th. They're on like a game above Orlando and someone else. So this game is very, very important to Cleveland as well as the Lakers. So this game should be very close and competitive. These stars should be playing a lot of minutes here. I love the spot here for Donovan Mitchell, man. He does have not the greatest splits, I will say. He's a little bit worse in away games. You can see it kind of drops down there at 65% of games. In games where he wins, though, goes up to 77%. But when they lose, it goes down to 69%. That game is a 4.5 point spread. So we'll see how that kind of goes there. But against Lakers, though, in the past, he's been pretty good. Last game he saw them was back in November, though. He had 27 against them. But, previous 2 seasons, definitely different circumstances. But he went off against them before. But I like the matchup here a lot against the Lakers. Their defense is fine, but not the greatest, I'd say. I think there should be quite a bit of points scored here. It's a little bit of a faster pace, I believe, compared to what it usually kind of is for most Cleveland games. They're kind of a lower paced team, but I think this one should be a pretty good spot here for Donovan Mitchell. I just think it's a way too low of a line based off of his minutes. And by the way, a lot of these games where he's missing is just straight up bad shooting. Look at games where he's shot 35% or better. He's averaging about 45% shooting. But in games where he shoots 35% or better and plays 30 plus minutes, he's over in 82% of games. So I just think as long as he plays his full minutes and as long as he's shooting decently well, he's being efficient, I don't see why Donovan Mitchell would miss his player prop today. So let's spot for him here over 25.5 points plus rebounds. If you like this tool I'm using right now, by the way, it's called props.cash. You can get it for yourself with the link down in my description. Use promo code DUMG for 25% off your first month. Again, props.cash, promo code DUMG will make it only $15 for your first month. So check it out right now. Amazing, amazing app, by the way. They have an app on the App Store you guys can get and research player props a lot easier. I love this tool. I've been using it for over 2 years. All right, now let's hop into that second player prop here. And that player prop is going to be Embiid, over 32.5 points plus assist, but also I like his over 6.5 first quarter points. What I personally did was I parlayed these two or like a 2-pick power play on PrizePicks. I did it for half a unit each, if that kind of makes sense. I didn't know which one I wanted, the first quarter points or the 32.5 points plus assist. I love both spots today, so I just said, why not just play them both? So I played both spots here. But let's take a look at why I like Embiid so much today, over his 32.5 points and also the first quarter. We'll just start with the first quarter because it's a lot more of a simple breakdown, I'd say. So for his first quarter points here, he's over his first quarter points in 81% of games, but of course he's coming off that that injury, so it's a much different spot here. But 86% of games he's actually been over his first quarter points there. But in his last 5 games here, he's only played 2 games coming off that injury. But before that, he was seeing 6 minutes and then 8 minutes here. So they're kind of slowly restricting him off that minutes limit. I mean, he just played 8 minutes last game. I don't see why he wouldn't play 8 minutes again today. He averages 11.5 first quarter points so far this year, and his minutes, he's averaging 11.6. So he's averaging about a point per minute at this point. So, if he plays another 8 minutes in this one, I don't see why he wouldn't go over his first quarter points and just have 7 in this one. I think there's a lot of upside for him to see 10 or maybe even go back to his 12 possibly. But if the baseline there is just for him to have 8 minutes in the first quarter, I don't see why he'd miss his first quarter mark here, especially if it comes to his averages, as long as he's efficient. This Memphis team is pretty good defensively, but that's when they're healthy. I mean, you have Jaren Jackson out in today's game, which is absolutely huge for Embiid here. He's not going to have to go against a Jaren Jackson Jr. type defender. I mean, it's absolutely huge for Embiid here. But let's talk about his points plus assists now at 32.5, which I think is also a very, very nice spot. Look at his last 10 games here, and we'll look at his minutes again. You can see just last game he had 33 minutes there, so again, slowly kind of coming off that minute limit because earlier he saw about 29 minutes. So in case where he plays 28 or more minutes, though, he's been pretty damn good this year, over an 81% of games, but a lot of these games he was seeing, sometimes even 40 minutes in a game. So, I mean, I don't think he sees, 40 minutes this time around. I think he doesn't even get back to 36 mark. I think he's going to play anywhere between like 30 to 34 minutes today. But let's take a look at some splits here for Embiid. In away games here, he's over in 79% of games. In games where they win, he's over in 86%. So a really nice track record there. Wins by 10 plus, over in 94% of games, as long as he sees those 28 plus minutes. So as long as this game stays close, I think it should be a pretty good spot. But if it's not staying close and the 76ers are blowing him out of the water, I think that's going to mean Embiid went off in the first quarter. He's going to catch the first quarter points mark as well. But if Embiid goes over his points plus assists, I don't see why he'd miss the first quarter points either. So I just love both spots today. I think both spots are very, very nice here for Embiid. I just overall think these lines are a little bit too low for what they really should be. I understand he's coming off that injury, but his minute limit seems to kind of be coming off a little bit here, and I think it should be a pretty nice spot. Last game, though, he did hook the points plus assist there, but he actually did end up going over his first quarter points with 13 there. So take that how you will. So whatever prop you want, of course, just take it, I guess. Don't miss out, man. Make sure you guys are joining the DubClub if you have not already. It's only $5, man. Just try it out for 2 weeks. Get all my plays sent straight to your phone, man. Again, you guys can see my winnings right here on PrizePicks. Pretty reputable. Just join up if you guys are interested. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I will see you hopefully in the next one. Hoping to make that run right there, 11-2. We're hoping to cash out tonight, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Best of luck, and I'll also see you guys in the DubClub. Best of luck tonight, man.